Greetings, luxe lovers! Welcome back. Here we believe in intentional luxury and we're not afraid to invest in pieces that will work for us. So if that resonates with you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. If you've been watching luxury YouTube for years like me, then maybe you also feel like you're seeing a lot of the same luxury items being purchased over and over again. Well, today I wanted to share with you the surprising classic, even quintessential Hermes items that I don't own and what I bought instead. I want to give you an alternative perspective in case you want to break away from the pack, and also give you a behind-the-scenes look at my decision-making process in case that helps you invest in pieces that you'll be sure to love. And at the end, I'll throw in some bonus items from Chanel. So let's begin. So the first item I'll talk about are the Hermes Oran sandals, and it doesn't get more classic than this. These beautiful flat sandals with the H-shaped design are pretty much in the closets of every Hermes lover, except for me. So what did I buy instead? Instead, I went with the Santorini sandals. So as you can see, it's very much the same type of H pattern in the front. However, they do have these handy dandy ankle straps. I'll link my unboxing video and my try on of these. But what I found is that Oran sandals were a little too big for my toe area because I have fairly narrow feet and I just really needed that ankle strap to help keep the shoe on. They're very pretty, very comfortable. Do I feel like I need another pair? Not yet. I know that people who buy the Oran sandals usually buy multiples, so I think I'm pretty set with these as just my first pair. However, I would recommend them if you are like me and that you find that your feet are not as snug in the traditional Oran sandals. Next on my list is the quintessential Hermes boot, the Hermes jumping boot. That's right, I don't own the regular jumping boot, but I do own the Hermes jumping shorter boot. Here they are here. I will also put the unboxing video dedicated to these up top. I have really enjoyed these, and in fact, I wore them just last night out to dinner, and they were perfect. These are in the size 36, and I am 5'1", so very short, and these just fit like a dream, and I just really enjoy them. If you want to have the look of an Hermes classic like the jumping boot, but you're shorter, I would definitely recommend seeing if you can try on the jumping shorter boot. The next classics on my list are Hermes rings, such as the Collier de Chien ring or the Chandancre Echene ring. And these ones are certainly classics, where you see a lot of our favorite YouTubers unboxing them and just really adding them to their ring stack. But for me, I kind of went off the beaten path, and the first ring that I bought almost a year ago is this different version of the Chandancre ring. And this is the multi-row Chandancre ring in the sterling silver. This covers my hand really nicely, and it just looks very luxurious, looking like 3 rings in one. And for that reason, I just feel like I get a lot of value out of buying this one ring. The other Hermes ring that I recently got as a present from the Beauty Luxe Lover is this. This is another type of Chandancre ring, but they call it the Divine ring, and this is in rose gold. And I really like this column type ring. I'm a big fan of it. For me, I really like the fact that it is like so flat on my finger. Another reason why I didn't really go for the Collier de Chien ring is because I don't like that little piece, that little circle that makes noise. Similarly, going down the jewelry route, I don't own the Kelly bangle bracelet. And I'll put a picture here, but this is another classic, or the Collier de Chien bangle either. I feel like a lot of people who have the Cartier Love bangle also have this type of bangle as well, but it just never appealed to me. Instead, what I purchased was my Kelly chain bracelet, and I feature this in a bunch of different videos, most recently in my fine jewelry bracelet stack video, and this one has the 6 diamonds. And I really do like a looser chain bracelet so that it's not a hard bangle, and that was the main reason why I really like this one as well. The other reason why I like this is because it is very quiet luxury. If you don't want the Kelly buckle to show in the front, you can very easily turn it around, and then it becomes a very trendy paperclip type chain bracelet. Same with actually the Glennon Double Tour. You could just turn it around and just have it look like a leather braided bracelet. So this is what that ultra quiet luxury look would look like. The next Hermes classic items that I don't own in my collection is anything from the Pop H range. And these look really cool, and I like the fact that they come in a lot of colors. However, by the time I started building my jewelry collection from Hermes, I was leaning more towards fine jewelry. And so I don't have the Pop H earrings. However, the earrings that I did purchase, I have here, and these are the horn Cassac earrings. And these are just, I think, so beautiful. I haven't seen them on the website in a while. Sometimes I do. So if you follow me on Instagram, I like to repost things that I have when I see them online and they're rare. But these are just the most beautiful, almost retro in a way, earrings made of horn. And I'll get up real close. They have some gold leaf. They have black lacquer on the bottom. And these are just such a joy to wear. A lot of the earrings that I see also online are like very big circles, but these just drop down with the ovular shape. And these are just perfect when I want to have a little bit of a more dramatic look at work. And if you're enjoying yourself so far, I'd love for you to consider subscribing. I love pulling together these types of informational luxury chit chat videos. So if you enjoy that too, I'd love to have you be part of our Lux loving community. Another Hermes classic that I don't own is the Hermes Bride-a-Brac pouch. These are in the Bath and Beach line, and people can make purses out of them or use them as like a travel dop kit. In my mind, I thought to myself that I would never realistically use it as a purse, nor would I actually ever want to put real makeup inside because I'd be so afraid of staining the inside, so I've stayed away. However, the alternative that I bought was this little pouch, also found in that Bath and Beach section. And this is the mini bolide case in the color hibiscus. I really like this as kind of a catch-all pouch. And here you can see on the inside, it has a very clean, friendly, water-resistant inside with the orange. And you could just really put any type of small makeup, jewelry, even credit cards in here. So this just seemed more up my alley. Another Hermes classic that I don't own is the Baron Long Wallet. And the Baron line has been around for years and years and years. And while I don't have that long wallet, I did recently purchase this, and it is my Baron Trifold Combine wallet. This beautiful wallet is in the Vert Jade color with the gold hardware, and it was previously a display only item that was offered to me eventually after a few months of waiting when it became available at my boutique. And I just really liked the trifold version because I just like the fact that it was a little more compact. While it's a bit thicker than I thought it would be when it's like all wrapped up, I still really adore this size and shape rather than the full long one. So something to keep in mind if you're evaluating Hermes wallets. However, the trifold is very hard to come by. So if you see one in store or online and you think you really want it, I would pounce at the chance and then return it if you don't like it. So now let's talk about bags. One item that you might be surprised that I don't own, nor am I interested in, is an Hermes Picotin bag. To me, the Picotin shape, I don't know, I'm a little confused by it. That little strap of leather and the lock is a little confusing. I kind of wish it had strap. So what did I buy instead? I bought the In the Loop 18 bag in Togo leather. And this one is in the color Baton with the gold hardware. And to me, I feel like this is a really good alternative to the Picotin bag because both of them are handheld. Both of them do cinch up. In this one, it has the Chandankra hardware in the middle. And I've talked a ton about this bag and I do really like it. It's a really great spring bag. It doesn't have feet, unfortunately, but it does have this leather like Chandankra bottom. And it's just a really nice handheld bag. It is a little more expensive than the Hermes Picotin, but that's okay considering I like this design a little bit more. But I think this is a fine alternative. I like the fact that you could cinch it in or that you could have the sides pop out like this. And it's just a little bucket bag. So now that I've gone through all of the surprising Hermes items that I don't own, let's do some honorable mentions from Chanel. The first surprising classic that I don't own from Chanel are the Chanel Classic ballet flats. These are really pretty, and I do love a good ballet flat. I just never saw any versions that really compelled me to purchase them. And I think I figure I wear ballet flats ironically so much that the ones I buy, I'm going to just wear into the ground. And I never thought to purchase ones from Chanel. However, the thing I did buy from Chanel are the Chanel espadrilles. And these I've really, really loved over the years, and I would highly recommend them. These are the ones in the black calfskin. I want to say these are 6 years old, and they look, pretty brand new. Now, I don't do a whole lot of city walking. It's pretty much like walking around the suburban mall or whatever. Even the backs look brand new. So I have definitely taken good care of these, but it's not to say I never wear them. I also really like them because in the summertime, I can technically wear them to work because they're basically black leather. So even though the espadrille makes them look a little casual, I can still get away with it because it just kind of looks like a black leather shoe. I will warn you, however, that sometimes my feet do fall out of the back, so I wouldn't suggest these for a lot of city walking, for example. But if you're okay with sometimes your foot being a little loose in the back, then I would definitely recommend these because these have withstood the test of time. The other major surprising thing that I don't own from Chanel is that I don't own a Chanel black classic flap. I do own a Chanel jumbo flap in beige, which I love. However, I don't have any of those beautiful black quilts. What I do have, however, is my Chanel chevron small to medium double flap bag in the lambskin. And this one I absolutely love. I have to laugh because this is like becoming my Valentine's Day bag in that it's basically the only bag I use every Valentine's Day. But the reason why I like this and opted for this rather than a basic quilted flat bag is I just felt like the chevron was a little more edgy. And I just really like having it be differentiated. And also, I want to urge you to not be afraid of calfskin bags. This one I bought for myself around the time when I was expecting my son, and he's 6 years old. So this is about 6 years old, and it still looks good as new. If I open it up, you know, there are some marks on the inside, but it's pretty darn good. And it is just so gorgeous. I couldn't be more happy. I certainly don't wear this bag a whole lot, so I guess it's easy for me to say that calfskin is fine. But really just feeling it, I feel like it's pretty hardy. So this is the awesome alternative that I like in my collection because I feel like it matches my aesthetic more. So thank you to those who've stayed with me to the end. Let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions for alternatives to Hermes classics. I welcome you to follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see more of how I style these items in my day-to-day and other luxury moments. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my Hermes pre-spent info playlist, and I'll put that link here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!